What's going on, everyone? I'm glad that you're here. So today I want to take just a couple minutes and show several different ways how you can style jeans, because we all know that fall weather is on the way, and if you're anything like me, you'll be wearing jeans like 98% of the time. The problem though is, as guys, we tend to get stuck in a rut and just kind of wear the same things over and over without much variation. And that's what I want to help with today. And the cool thing about jeans is you can take them all the way from rugged to preppy and also cover everything in the middle. So also keep in mind, this video is just my opinion, so let's get into it. Okay, first things first, let me talk about the fit. Now, I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on this because if you consume style content at all, you've heard enough about this already. But basically, if your jeans are too big, too baggy, or too long, it just looks like you're wearing somebody else's clothes. So it is in your best interest to tighten up the fit a little bit. Nothing too tight, but nothing too loose. But also understand that it's up to you to go out and try stuff on and then see what brands work best for you, because what I like might not work for you. Now, next is the color. Jeans come in all types of colors, so I would encourage you to not only stick with blue and black, but try some off-white or some gray or even some burgundy, and also try various shades of blue. The one thing that I would avoid though, especially in our older age bracket, is heavy distressing with rips and tears and holes in the knees. But I understand, this is kind of a trend right now and a lot of young guys are wearing this stuff, but that's exactly my point. Young guys are wearing it. Okay, now let's talk about contrast, because you can add or take away contrast simply by the colors and the tones that you pair up. For example, if you've got a pair of light wash jeans, go with a darker shirt, darker shoes, or a darker jacket. But on the flip side, if you want to go with more of like a monochromatic look, go with your dark wash jeans, a dark color shirt, dark shoes, or a dark jacket. Next is to add like a print or a pattern shirt. And I know that a lot of guys get a little freaked out when it comes to patterns and prints, but you don't have to go crazy with it, right? Something subtle is a good option because it also adds some visual interest. So if you go with something neutral in color, it'll go with a lot of jeans that you probably already have. For example, something in like a subtle blue, brown, or dark gray can go with practically any pair of jeans that you can throw at it. All right, now let's chat about incorporating some layers. Now, because cold weather is on the way, this is kind of the perfect time to start messing around with layers. However, keep in mind that wearing layers doesn't always mean that you need to wear like 3 or 4 different shirts and jackets, or wear them in a way where they all show all at once, right? I mean, you can, but that's not really necessary. I keep it simple, like a t-shirt or a polo shirt underneath like a quarter zip sweater with a jacket or even a lightweight shacket on the top. And speaking of jackets, try wearing different types and styles. You can go with a leather jacket or a bomber jacket or even a lightweight shirt, jacket, or shacket, whatever you want to call it. The cool thing, at least in my opinion, about the shacket is that you can mess around quite a bit with the fabric and also the pattern. You can go with a heavier plaid flannel, or you can go with something solid color in even a lighter weight cotton material, or even something with the pattern, whatever you're into. All right, now let's talk about warmer tones for fall. But also keep in mind that blue and brown go great together, and I've made a bunch of videos talking about color theory and how to match different colors. But basically, a great rule of thumb for the fall season is to incorporate earth tones and neutrals. Basically the colors that are in nature, right? The sky is blue, the earth is brown, grass is green, leaves are turning orange. All of these colors go together, and it's kind of hard to get it wrong. The only thing that I would suggest is to wear darker and more muted color tones. All right, here's what I mean. Instead of wearing something like bright green, go with like a forest green or an olive green. Instead of wearing bright orange, go with various shades of brown or dark orange or burnt orange. And instead of going with something like bright blue, go with something a little more muted and less bold. You get the idea. Next is your shoes. You can practically do anything you want here. Sneakers, boots, loafers, and to some degree, dress shoes. Now, if you do want to dress things up a little bit and go with a dress shoe, firstly, I would avoid black, too formal. Secondly, I would go with a brogue. Something that has like this type of detail makes the shoe more casual as opposed to something a lot more formal like a polished cap toe. Something like this would be about as far as I would go with the dress shoe. And hey, really quick though, leave me a comment down below and let me know what your favorite season is for your own personal style, right? Is it spring, summer, winter, fall? And If you made it this far in the video, I would really appreciate it if you could hit the like button and also consider subscribing, because I have got some really cool things coming up that I don't think you guys want to miss out on. And with that, my friends, as always, thank you so much for watching, live well, and I'll see you in the next one.